በ57 ዓመተ ምህረት ነው የመጣው። ተያይዞ እስከሄዱ ድረስ በእንክብካቤ ይዘውን ብንታመም እጃችን ቢታመም እግራችን ቢታመም ቀለቡ ልብሱ
ማረሳቸው ይኸው እዚህ ላይ ግሬን ይኸው ሰንጥቀው ለመቆም ያበቃኝ ዶክተር ኮልመን ናቸው። ግን እንዴት እንደመጡ
ግን ጦረታ ጨርቅም ጫማም ሕክምናም ነፃ ነው። አሁን ነፃ ማናገኝም። እዚህ ተጥለን እዚህ በሜዳ ነው አለን።
ስለዚህ እሳቸውን በጣም ነው የሚያስታውሰው። የነፍስ አድን ሰው ናቸው። ብዙ ሰውን የረዱ ሰው ናቸው።
My father would walk up to anybody anywhere and jump right in on the conversation, start talking about anything. As long as you're ready to talk to him, he was ready to talk. He has to be one of the most amazing people that that I've ever met or been around.
That's great.
I'm going to cry now. I'm going to cry.
A long time.
No, I cry when I'm glad.
Me too.
Well, we lived on a leprosarium, which housed the leprosy patients right next to where our house was. And so they had their rows of housing, and they were all there. You'd see them all day long, and some of them were pretty deformed. They had lost the fingers and toes and the use of their hands, and they would likewise get some of the deformities of the facial features that went along with it. But I don't remember that as being anything that shocked me in any way. It's part of life growing up in a country like that where there isn't a lot of medicine.
My father tells me that a few days after Eric died that I woke up laughing one night, and they heard me just laughing and laughing and laughing. And the next morning they asked me, "Why were you laughing during the night?" And I said, "Eric came down and played with me." And my dad just broke down sobbing immediately. He just sobbed and sobbed and sobbed. I've never heard my dad cry like that.
So I'm sick all day.
There's many times when I think my dad is almost just as much an Ethiopian as he is an American.
I had an uncle in USA who said, when you drink a little of this before you go to bed at night, he said, då sover man som om hjärtat var omblindad i bomull. Yeah, we go up here.
I think just like they've said in some of these posts that I've seen on the Facebook, they'll probably think of him as a great man, you know, as one of the heroes, as probably like a founding father.
He loved helping people who he might never see again, people who could never in this life afford to pay him back. He loved bringing healing to the leprosy patients, who many of them were very disfigured. He fit very well into that time and place in Africa.
He was my hero, but he was a lot of people's hero, I believe.
To this day, I don't know how he managed to know everything about everything, because here he is isolated out there and in the middle of nowhere. In fact, there was no radio for part of the time. He couldn't even radio out for help, and he had to figure things out, I'm sure, that he never had encountered before, and figuring them out as he went along. Quite a man.
Jag är oduglig då det gäller något som är tungt.
I remember talking to an orthopedic surgeon in the Twin Cities a few years ago, who is now retired, who worked with my dad here in Cambridge. He also spent time in Ethiopia. And he said, Judy, your dad could have been a surgeon in New York City in one of the top offices in the country. I think, wow, I'm proud of my dad that he chose to use that skill in a part of the world. Those people would never have had that opportunity otherwise to have that kind of surgery.